What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Happy Monday. How you guys doing? Is today Monday? Today's the 3rd, so tomorrow's the 4th. Yeah, I'm tripping. Hi, everybody. I just gotta listen. I don't know why I keep thinking the 4th of July is Wednesday, but it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's the holiday. So for some of y'all, it's a nice little holiday for tomorrow. For those of you, now listen, I don't celebrate the 4th of July, but I will enjoy the day off. Okay? Even though I'm not working anyway, it'll be the day off for me anyway. Anyway, never mind, child. Hi, everybody. What's up, Diva? Hey, Brandon, Courtney, Colton, Tan. What's up, my therapist, Pam, Cynthia, Sebastian. Hey, Sebastian, I ain't seen you in a while, boo. Itty Bitty, Amber, Yana, Rico, Lemon Kush, and shout out to my members who are lit up in green. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I meant to post a thank you message on my social media, so I have to do that. First of all, let me make a modernly Michelle. Hey, so let me make a quick announcement before we get this party started. I am now on Spill. I am now on Spill. For those who don't know what Spill is, child, I'm still getting used to what Spill is myself. But Spill is a. Did I post this? Yeah, I did. It is the app that a lot of people are, especially a lot of African Americans, are going to. They're leaving Twitter and they're moving Black Twitter over to Spill, honey. Send you a code. I don't know how to get a code. Somebody sent me the code. Do they email you a code once you join? Yeah, I don't know how to do the code. Somebody sent me the code. But anyway, but if I figure it out, I'll let you know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it's only, and right now it's only on iPhone. So for all y'all people that be hating on the iPhone, anyway, but I'm just getting on here. But anyway, so if you're on here, follow me. I was able to get my actual ReallyBTV, no numbers, no underscores, no nothing. So I am ReallyBTV on Spill. Okay? So follow me, y'all. Look, I'm new to this. I'm still figuring it all out, so I don't know nothing about it, child. I just know that's where all the Black people say they leaving Twitter and they're going over to Spill, child. That's where all the Black people going. That's what they said. So, okay. And shout out to the person who sent me the code. Thank you so much. But again, I have to figure out how to get codes. I know you can get on the wait list. If you go to the app, you can get added to the wait list. I don't know how people are getting these codes. I really don't. I have to ask the person who sent it to me. I have to find out. Now that I'm on there, maybe. Remember when Gmail first came out and you would get you could invite 4 people. And it was very exclusive when Gmail first came out. Y'all remember? Anybody remember when Gmail first came out and somebody had to invite you to get a Gmail account? I remember that. One of my friends, she invited me, honey. I said, oh, look at me being all elite. Now I got about 5 Gmail accounts, child. Okay. So anyway, let's get into this, child. We got a lot to go over. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of mess is what it is. It is a lot of mess. So first of all, I guess we're going to start with the bombshell that is going all through the internet right now. Kyle Richards from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and her husband, Mauricio, have announced that they are officially separated. Now they are still living under the same roof, but they say that it is amicable. Now let me be honest with you. When we say living under the same roof, first of all, they live in a mansion. I don't think they live actually in Beverly Hills proper, but one of them rich ass neighborhoods right off, in that area. I don't know. It might be Beverly Hills. I know they live in a gated community, child, and I know they have a whole second house, not room over top of the garage. Like the house that, if you watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, 99% of the time that they're filming at Kyle's house is her extra house. That's not the main house. We have very seldom been in Kyle's main house. Okay. So Your comment isn't coming up. You just sent me a message as to how to get the codes, but my comment isn't coming up. Where'd you send it, on Instagram? Yeah, I don't know how to get the codes. I have to ask the person who sent them to me and find out. Clubhouse was the same way. You had to be invited. Child, now I can't tell you the last time I logged into Clubhouse, child. I never really got into Clubhouse. I never really got into the rooms, and I don't know. I never really got into it, child. I didn't know they were on the outs either. It came as a bombshell to everybody. They said that they've been separated for months, but they're still living in the same house. Now, I don't know what the regulations for the state of California are, as far as how, what the definition of legally separated is. Okay, nope, on here in the chat, but you go to the app and you will see a ticket in the right hand corner. Click that and you get 3 codes a day. Oh. Hold on, let me go. Let me look real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. You go to the app. Hold on. In the right hand corner. I don't see no ticket. Hold on, y'all. I see a bell. What's this? All right, I'll play with it when I get off here because I don't see no ticket. But I guess I'm in the wrong area or something. I don't know. All right, I'll play with it when I get off here, you guys. I'll play around with it when I get off of here, and when I figure, send me a you can send me a inbox. Send me an inbox, and when I figure out where these tickets are, that because I don't see it. So, but I'm sure it's right in my face somewhere. But I don't want to hold us up. So, yeah, I don't want to hold this up. So, I'll keep fooling around with it. Click on your actual picture. Oh, wait a minute. Click on my actual picture. Ah, I see it now. Okay. So, you want a code, inbox me. And Miss Holly, you'll be the first one. So let me know it's you. You'll be the first one to get a code. But if you want a code for Spill, inbox me. I get 3 a day. So I just logged on today. So the first 3, I'll send them to you. The first 3. What I'll do, since Miss Holly asked me, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Miss. Like I said, I'll give it to Miss Holly. What I'll do is I will post. Yeah, just inbox me. I was going to try to do it as a members thing, but child, just inbox me if you want one. I can only do 3 a day, so if you don't hear back from me today, just hit me up tomorrow or whatever, and I'm going to do them in the order in which I received them, okay? All right. Thank you, Yana. I appreciate you for letting me know, sweetheart. Thank you so much. So, again, I don't know what the laws are in the state of California or what the definition is for separated. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the laws are. And shout out to El Teddy's members only chat. Because that's where I found out about Spill, and that's what people was talking about Spill, and that's where they're giving out the person who sent me the code. I ain't gonna tell who it is because I don't want to put them on blast. But shout out to the person who sent me the code. Okay. I was just making a screen recording to inbox you, but God did it again in my tiny voice. Okay. Thank you, Yana. I appreciate y'all for helping me out. You know, I'm figuring these things out, child. Now, what'll be interesting is that they are currently filming for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, or at least they just wrapped it up recently. So they've been separated for months. It'll be very interesting to see what was or what was not included on the show. Did they talk about it? Did Kyle open up about it? Because now listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. They have been accusing Kyle for the last couple of years of not having no real storyline and, you know, just sort of coasting along. Now, I think the last 2 years she had a storyline with this whole Kathy Hilton situation. But prior to Kathy coming on the show, yeah, Kyle just be doing Kyle, okay? Her storylines are minimal at best. But if she does not include, it's only for iPhones for right now. But if she does not include the real situation she got going on with her husband and talk about what happened then she's gonna earn all of the criticism that she's gonna get. Because the reality is, a lot of people have had criticism for Miss Kyle for a long time that she's not really bringing nothing. So it will be very interesting to see if this is included, or how it's included, or what they choose to share or not share. Okay. Did Kyle's daughter get married? Yeah, I believe that wedding happened. Don't quote me. I might be thinking about Paris's wedding. I don't know. This is Kyle Karma. This story will not be shown on this season of Beverly Hills. I hope the girls eat her up at the reunion, especially Garcelle. If it isn't shown, it's gonna be it's not going to be pretty for Kyle. If she, because they've been filming since they started filming in January, I think, and I know they've been on. I know they've been on at least one cast trip. Probably both of them. I mean, it's been 6 months. They've probably done filming. If not very, very, very close to finishing up. I know Sutton was seen with Cynthia. Did y'all see that? Does anybody follow Cynthia on social media? Cynthia, remember, a lot of people said when Cynthia moved out or when she was being bi-coastal, when she was married to Mike, a lot of people were saying that maybe she should slide over to Beverly Hills. And I didn't necessarily think she would make the best. No, I take that back. I thought she would make a good friend of on Beverly Hills. I'm not sure if she would have made a good Beverly Hills, like, I wasn't sure. But I saw her out with Sutton. They went to, they were at some event, and I said, oh, now this is very interesting. She's running the streets with Sutton, honey. That is very interesting to me. Okay, Lil Mackie said, no, they stopped filming about 2 months ago. Yeah, that's about right, because if they started in January, that's about right that they were done about 2 months ago. Because, listen, contrary to popular, but let me tell y'all something. Candy told y'all a long time ago that she ain't leaving Housewives until she get fired. She said, for as much money as they pay me to sit around and eat and go on trips for about 4 months out of my life, I think she might have said 4 to 5 months out of my life, she said, I ain't walking away from that. And the reality is, that's what a lot of them don't. When we talk about these conversations before about Housewives shows, and we need to reboot them and revamp them, and why people don't leave. And sorry, y'all, we just had storms coming through here, so the internet's gonna probably be a little wonky. But that's how a lot of the housewives feel, and that's why they do stay. That's why a lot of them do end up having to be fired, because why would they leave? You know, why would they leave? Then we had that debate about Cynthia before, so I'm not gonna really go down that road again. But Cynthia was at Kyle's all-white party and the Super Bowl halftime. Yeah, I think Cynthia. Now, I don't know if they're keeping that under wraps, that maybe Cynthia was a friend of this season. I don't know. That would be an interesting surprise for us to see that Cynthia. But I saw Cynthia hanging out with Sutton. Let me see what it was. And I believe they were with Mick Jagger or something. Because I was like, only Sutton would be hanging out with Mick Jagger, right? I mean, not only Sutton, but y'all know what I'm saying. Hold on, let me go to Cynthia. Because I saw it, because I remember thinking, that is so random. That is so random. Sutton? Out of all of the housewives, Cynthia's hanging out with Sutton? Let me see. Maybe she didn't put it on her Instagram. Okay, I don't see any pictures on her Instagram. It might have been Twitter I saw it on, but I know I saw it because I remember thinking, Sutton? Cynthia's hanging out with Sutton. So anyway, now on the flip side, you sent me the DMV. Okay, I'll do it when I get off of here because I don't want to hold it up. But if I don't, but you know my ADHD, So if I don't hit you up in a couple of hours, just send me a reminder because I will forget. Y'all know I mean well, but sometimes my memory don't always match my intention. Okay. All right, but I'll definitely do that because you were the first one to ask me, so I will make sure I'll make it my business. Now on the flip side, we have Lisa Rinna takes out a $4.3 million in mortgages on her Beverly Hills mansion. So this is coming from Yahoo. I'm gonna just read y'all the article. Hard times without the Bravo paycheck? Lisa Rinna and her husband Harry Hamlin totaled $4.3 million in mortgages on their Beverly Hills home. This is on the heels of her departure from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at the end of season 12. So what's going on with Lisa and Harry's finances? Was their wealth all the front for the show? This most recent mortgage is one of three, but the couple took out in recent years. According to the U.S. Sun, Lisa and Harry first took out a home loan for $2,830,000 in August of 2018. Property records show that merely a year later, the couple took a second one for $617,000. Finally, in April of 2023, the third and largest loan was granted at $900,000. How is that largest when that's $930,000 and the first one was for $2 million? Okay. City National Bank financed the loans. This Bank of the Stars is known for working with celebrities. Harry and Lisa bought the mansion over 20 years ago. The price was never disclosed. It boasts 4,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. They raised their 2 daughters in that home. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills filmed many cast events there as well. Harry is a fan of the domestic arts and is often on camera preparing food. I like that, domestic arts. The domestic arts. His unparalleled sauce made a splash on the show as well. As for Lisa, she has filmed dance videos throughout her lavish home and gardens, and the unwitting Harry completing tasks in the background. It's obviously a cherished home, but Lisa and Harry have very little equity in it. Realtor sites claim the mansion is worth only $4.9 million. So having $4.3 million in loans means the bank is more so the owner than Lisa and Harry. Child, I wish I would own a house for 20 years and still owe as much as the house is worth. Child. So, child, this is what I'm gonna say. Remember what Andy said in his book. In the latest book that Andy published about a month ago, and then you know how he has to give his rundown of all of the shows. He said that Lisa tried to get her job back, that she initially quit, and then she tried to say she changed her mind. But the network was like, no, we think you should take a break. I think her ego got a little ahead of her bank account. And she was like, fine, I'll quit. And then after about a week or so sitting at home, and she realized, oh shit, that's like 90% of my income is my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills check. You know, I believe she got fired from QVC or something along those lines. We know that her stores closed a long time ago. So and she's not really doing that much acting these days. And even if she does get an acting gig, her paydays are not that big. Like, you could probably get Lisa. I mean, I don't know what actors and actresses make these days, but in all reality, you could probably get Lisa Rinna for, you could probably get Lisa. I mean, I don't know what a comparable paycheck is. Like, I don't know what an average B-list actor, C-list actor gets, but I mean, let me tell you what she need to do. She need to call over to the Hallmark Network. She need to call over to the Hallmark Network and get on that rotation for these Christmas movies. That's what she need to do. I'm just telling you. I'm just gonna call a thing a thing. I'm gonna just call a thing, y'all. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to be mean or nothing, but That is what she needs to do. She need to go on over to Hallmark. See, Nico know what I'm talking about. She need to go on over to Hallmark. And she need to get in the rotation down to the Hallmark because okay, so say they normally get paid about $5,000 an episode. So you figure they film all year round, so that's a pretty decent paycheck. She need to go on back and try to she need to go on back and try to get back on one of these soaps, or she need to go down to the Hallmark Network and get in the rotation. Okay, because let me tell you something. Y'all know how much I love them Christmas movies. Now I don't really watch a lot of the outside of Christmas movies. Every once in a while, they might every once in a while I might catch a preview for one and I'll be like, oh wait a minute, that look like it's pretty interesting. I might throw it in my DVR, but y'all know I really only watch Hallmark down to the Christmas season. But y'all will be the same people, okay? It be the same people. Now we know that what's your girl that Candace Cameron. Now she done left the Hallmark Network, but she was on all them damn Hallmark movies. And it's a bunch. It's a clique of them. It's a clique of them. But baby, it's steady work. Holly Robinson Pete. She done got tapped into Hallmark. She does movies on the Mysteries channel. I like Holly Robinson Pete. Y'all know that's my girl. We go way back, like Four Flat Tires. But me too. Y'all know I love my Christmas movies. I love my Hallmark Christmas. Maybe during Christmas season we can do some reviews of the Hallmark Christmas movies. I don't know, but y'all know I love them. It's Christmas in July, and I'm watching the movies as we speak. Okay, it's Christmas in July. Now listen, that's what she needs to do. Yep, Keisha Knight Podium then got in good, and now everybody's doing Christmas movies. Lifetime does them. TV One is doing them, and you know down to the TV One they got the black folk. Kelly Rowland. She got a whole situation down to Lifetime, where the first movie she met the dude, the second movie they got married, and in the third movie she got pregnant. Child, they just keep going every year. Yep, Tamara. Tamara's over to Hallmark 2, I believe. So listen, and let me say this too. The world for actors and actresses it's busted wide open now, right? You're not limited. You know, back in the day, you were very limited. Right, Keisha, same thing with Kelly. Kelly's movies, she executive produces and all of that. Hell, even what's her name? The other Destiny girl, Michelle Williams. She her and Luke James had a holiday movie last year. Let me say this though, y'all. Nowadays, not only do you have all of these cable channels, you got the network channels, you have Netflix with original movies, Hulu with original movies, Prime with original movies, Apple TV. You got all these streaming services that, you know, people don't really know like that. There's a lot of jobs, Lisa. And I just think you need to go find one. You need to get you a good agent. You need to get you a new hairdo. Okay? And you need to go on and get you one. You need to go on and get you one. Anyway, that's Lisa. We don't really care that much about Lisa Rinna because I was so over Lisa Rinna. I was so sick of her. All right, let's get in the car. Let's ride on down to OWN. I forgot. How did I forget about OWN's Christmas movies? Yes, OWN. Let's get in the car. Let's ride on down to Love and Marriage Huntsville real quick. So look, this Maurice thing has gone viral. Hollywood Unlocked them picked up the Maurice story. The Neighborhood Talk them picked it up. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I went off last week about the Love and Marriage Huntsville, Maurice Scott, who did the interview with Carlos King. And in the interview, he talked about how sex is not a want for him. Sex is a need, even though his wife is literally fighting for her life, or was fighting for her life during her cancer diagnosis when she was getting chemo and radiation. He still expected sex. And she obliged him and said that she was faking it. Then he had the nerve to be mad that she was faking it. Sir, what? Sir, what? And like I said, the only way that I'm even going to give you the sex is a need for you and not a want is if you are addicted. And if you have a sex addiction, then you need to be in therapy because you still don't need it to survive. You do not need sex to breathe. You do not need sex for your body to function, sir. And the fact that you really sat there on Al Gore's good internet and said that you need sex. Anyway. She has to degrade her cost of living. Hallmark and Lifetime actors usually make an average of $50K a year. Lisa wouldn't be earning too much above. Ooh, that's not a lot of money. Now, the only thing that I hate, and I understand it, is clickbait. People are trying to get, it's clickbait. But the headlines made it seem like he forces himself on Kimmy because people in the comments were like, "Oh my gosh, that's RAPE," and just because she's your wife doesn't mean you can't force it on her. It made it seem like he is like literally just pounding, holding her down and making her do it. Now, some might say that the fact that he expects it, the fact that he pressures her to do it is still the same. But I just want to be clear that, that's not what they're talking about. Now, it'll be interesting to see how this is addressed at the reunion because they have to address it. They really should address it sooner. But if they choose to ignore it until the reunion, there's no way. This went viral. This is on all of the blogs. This people who don't, because you could tell by the comments that a lot of people didn't even know who he was, right? I thought he was too, Tasha. I told y'all how disappointed I was in Maurice. I told y'all that. You think he's trolling? I don't think he's trolling. I don't think he's trolling at all. I think he's dead ass. And the reason why I say that is because even before Kimmy was diagnosed with cancer, they talked about this early. They talked about this last season as well, where he expects her to have sex like 2 or 3 times a day. And, even when she doesn't feel like it. And, she was trying to talk to him then about you be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he's trolling. I think he's serious. And then he talked about how extensive his sexual history is and how, how sexually active, he once was. That's why I said maybe he fancies himself being an addict. But all I'm going to say is even if you feel like you're an addict, then you need to get help. Then you need to be in therapy, So, well, the views are down already. When he said roll over and suffer through it, for me was cringy. Well, he didn't say roll over and suffer through it. He said, the fact that he said the fact that she would roll over and suffer through it. I mean, maybe I'm playing semantics, but the way it was cut up that's the reason why I say that. Mims is in here. I don't see him. You laughing, so he must have said something shady, child. I'm sure she's been faking it because he looks like he has a short stomach. You know what? I'm not doing this with Mims, child. I do think she's been faking it though. I don't think because listen. Let me tell you, as a woman, they've been together for 11 years. Ain't no way in hell that you are maintaining that momentum. Ain't no way in hell that you are maintaining that momentum. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. It's just maybe I just don't have that kind of a sex drive, but I just can't see every day for 11 years, 2 or 3 times a day. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Sorry. Um, I'm sure she did, Auntie Dee. You could tell Maurice is just leaving himself on top of her, pumping like a rabbit, or heaving and then rolling. He probably don't. Oh Lord, y'all are just being okay. Moving on. So it'll be interesting to see. I know people like Mims. They follow the ratings. The ratings are already low. It'll be very interesting to see how the rating. Hey, Danny. It'll be interesting to see what the ratings look like in the next couple of weeks because a lot of people I think are over it for a variety of reasons. This is definitely one of them. What's up, Ed? The other thing is the other bombshell that hit this weekend was a straight no chaser dropped the audio of Ariane, aka Coleslaw, and she seems to admit on the tape. She seems to admit on the tape that not only wow, Ebby, okay. The ratings have been in the 200. I don't know, but see, I don't know. I don't really follow ratings. So I don't know if that's good or bad, Mims. I don't really follow it. Allegedly, she's on the tape. Now listen to the tape. On the tape, on the audio, she acknowledges that there is a tape of Melody performing fellatio on Martell. She admits that she saw the tape. Hey, Auntie, how you doing? 200,000 viewers is horrible. Okay. Now, Carlos always says it's the highest rated show on OWN. So if it's the highest rated show on OWN, OWN needs to recalibrate some stuff over there. But to be honest, remember Tyler Perry saved OWN. If y'all don't remember, Tyler Perry saved OWN. So when Tyler Perry packed up his toys and left, that I know that yeah. So for as much as people don't really, they ain't crazy about Tyler Perry, but his shows saved OWN. Saved OWN, I should say. Well, Carlos is clearly a liar. She was heard on the tape on the audio admitting that there's a tape. She was heard on the audio admitting that she has seen the tape. And she also is heard saying, if I wanted to release the tape, I could. I have the tape. Now, somewhere towards the end of the tape, if you listen towards the end, I didn't hear her come right out and say, that her and Martell were going to, but I heard her sort of insinuate towards the end. If you listen, like last 3 minutes of the tape, she does speak on it. She does speak on, and it does sound like she sort of admits to that being the plan that Martell wanted Carson Blue to release the tape. You gotta listen. Because I had to go back and listen again because somebody told me to go back and listen to the end of it. So I had to go and listen to it again. Now, Melody has been having a field day on her social media talking about people going to jail and things of that nature. Because, revenge, PORN, is not a joke. And the fact that Ariane even has a copy and has access to the tape could be seen as revenge on. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. And again, it'll be very interesting to see how it is dealt with and addressed at the reunion. And I'm gonna be honest at this. See, y'all know how I feel about reality TV. I'm here for the giggle. I'm here for the shits and giggles or whatever. But at a certain point, things cross the line. At a certain point, things cross the line. And to me, both of those stories to me are just, it's no longer entertaining at that. Mel is live right now. Ooh, maybe I need to screen record it. Hold on, y'all. Let me go see what Mel talk. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me see. I might need to screen record it. Hold on, y'all. Thank you for the heads up. Let me see what she's talking about. Uh-oh, I can't get in. I don't know why sometimes my Instagram be acting stupid, honey. Or she might just have too many people trying to log in. Oh, wait a minute. RIP, who just died? Oh.
I know y'all didn't think that I was not going to come back. Because I'm...
Oh. Okay. She live. I'm sure somebody going to grab it, child. She talking about it. I'm sure somebody gonna capture it because I can't. I need to get my other phone, but it's dead, so that ain't gonna help me now anyway. Tracy, if you get it, let me know, babes. If you screen record, let me know. I need her to hire some men who do wet work and get rid of her Martell problem. Oprah was giving us reality shows about the judge and Rosie O'Donnell. Her white audience had not forgiven her for the Obama endorsement. I don't even remember that. I don't remember no judge reality show. Damn. I just don't remember, child. I didn't used to look at OWN, so Mel had me cracking up on her IG stories yesterday. Yeah, her IG stories yesterday were hilarious. They really were. So anyway, that's the Love and Marriage Huntsville situation, child. Let's mosey on down the road. They don't care about that endorsement. All right, so let me see. Oh, Lord. See, I can't do both. Okay. Sorry, y'all done got distracted. I only watch Ayala and Super Soul Sunday. The season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to change the show the same way season 9. I don't know. All right, so let's get into this because I can't do both. So, all right, let's get into this. What was I going to talk about next, y'all? Oh, so Meg Thee Stallion, she don't believe him, okay? She believes that Kelsey's husband worked for Certified 1501. She don't believe the story that they're trying to say now that that man didn't work for them. So now her attorneys are subpoena their records, I guess, to see if they ever were on the payroll, okay? So, that's the update on that, child. That's the update on that. I hope you mean canceled when you said change. Oh, child. So that's the update on that. Yeah, here it is right here. Meg Thee Stallion believes 1501 is lying about Kelsey's boyfriend never being an employee of theirs and has issued a subpoena in an attempt to prove that the label helped Kelsey diss her. Thank you, Andre. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. All right. So, Real Housewives of Miami. I guess I should have stayed with the Real Housewives. The Real Housewives of Miami. Now, Larsa Pippin, for those who don't know, Larsa Pippin was married to Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen played for the Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan. They won 3-4 championships together. And they seemed like they were once friends, but over the years they have fallen out and they are not cool at all. Okay. Larsa Pippen has divorced Scottie Pippen. Okay. And she has started dating Michael Jordan's son. Now, Larsa, they say she's 48. Michael Jordan's son, I think, is in his late 20s. So the age difference alone will make somebody side out of situation. But the fact that your ex-husband was a teammate of this man's father, which means that you were around when this boy was a boy. He's 32, thank you. He's 32. When he was a boy. A boy. What's up, SJ Dub? What's up? 6 championships, thank you. That's just nasty. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you defend it. I don't care what you say. That's nasty. That's nasty. But they've been dating for a minute now. They've been dating for, I don't know, a while now, because they were dating towards they went public. I think they were dating privately. You know, they was trying to keep it on the DL for a while, but publicly they were dating. They've been dating for about 8 or 9 months publicly. Now, Larsa was down to the Tamron Hall show, and Tamron Hall asked her, "Well, how does Michael Jordan feel about this situation?" Well, she said, "How does his family?" She didn't say Michael Jordan specifically. She said the family. Larsa said the family is good. She said, I've hung out with the parents. That would mean Michael and his ex-wife Juanita, okay? And that she said that she spent the holidays with them. Now, they done got Michael Jordan, TMZ done got Michael Jordan coming up out the restaurant last night down in France. And they asked him about it. And Michael Jordan said, no, he ain't cool with it. He ain't cool with it at all. So, Larsa, girl, you lying. But here's the reality, child. We knew you was lying. We knew good and damn well that no parent in their right mind is cool with this situation. Again, ma'am, because she said that when her and Scotty got together, it was towards the tail end, and they were only teammates for like 2 years while they were together. Girl, I don't care if it was 2 months. And you're right, J-Dub. If the genders will be reversed, I think a lot more people will have an issue with it. But the fact that she's the older woman and he's the younger man, ain't nobody really tripping. But if you flip that around, and if Larsa Pippin was the daughter of Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan was dating her, I bet you it'd be a whole different conversation. I'm just saying, I feel like it'd be a whole different conversation. Child, Didi Phoenix, not only Larsa tried to say she ain't had no plastic surgery, child. Girl. And you know, shady ass Bravo had the nerve to show, this was at the reunion, she tried to say she ain't had no plastic surgery. So you know shady ass Bravo flipped it, right? You know that shady ass Bravo flipped it and showed us clips from like the season 1 reunion. Child. That's like looking at Teresa Giudice season 1. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me you didn't have no plastic surgery, Larsa. Nothing about you look the same. Child, your complexion don't even look the same. You spray tanning like them Kardashians, okay? Your complexion ain't even the same, man. They be killing me with this. I don't understand. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just who I am personality-wise, but I don't understand you going out here getting all this damn plastic surgery done, and then you mad when people notice that you had plastic surgery done. Ma'am, you don't look the same. The purpose of plastic surgery is to change your opinion. I mean, your appearance. Excuse me, not opinion. The whole purpose is to change your appearance. Why would you get mad when people notice that your appearance is different? I don't understand it. If his son is 32, imagine somebody telling us what they think when we were 32. Live and let live. I mean, ain't nobody stopping them, but I got an opinion. I still think, listen, I understand that everybody, you can have your own opinion. That's fine. I mean, that they can live their life. That's fine. Nobody's stopping them from dating. But they asked him if he liked it, and he said no. And all I'm saying is, if the situation were reversed, a lot more people will have something to say. I'm not against any plastic surgery. I've told y'all before, like, if you have the money to do it and you're doing it safely, baby, go for it. Do it. But don't sit here and get mad at us when we notice it. Like, Larsa actually had an attitude about people talking about her fake ass. And I'm like, ma'am, it is fake. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. If that was Scottie Pippen's daughter dating Michael Jordan, it'd be a whole different conversation. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm not saying everybody would have a problem with it, but I'm saying it would be a whole different conversation. It's not the age gap that's the problem. It's the fact that you watched him come up as a kid and started seeing him sexually. That's sick and grooming. Yeah, that's a lot. Larsa does lie about a lot of stuff. She really does. Larsa's listen, after Larsa sat on that at that reunion and told Nicole, Dr. Nicole, that she has a real job. And she was like, what is it that you do for a living? You put people to sleep? Ma'am, she's an anesthesiologist. The fact that you would equate your OnlyFans where you claim you show your feet, I'm not subscribed, so I don't know if she's showing more than her feet. But the fact that you would equate your OnlyFans to her and say you have a real job, she's talking about some unlike you. Well, what do? Put people to sleep? Girl, what? Girl, what? Anyway, moving on, child. Moving on. All right, let's see here. Let me look. I have so much stuff to talk about. Let me cross it off as we go, because child, I gotta make sure. Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that. Oh, I got this one here twice. All right. Got that. Okay, got that. Oh, we've been through a lot of stories. Okay, we only got a few more, child. We got a few more. Okay. What's up, Miss Parker? If she was showing more than feet, it would have leaked by now. No, I don't think she's showing body parts. But I mean, she's definitely posting pictures in her bikinis and stuff like that. Like, I don't believe that it's just feet. Like, I don't believe that. But again, I'm not subscribed, so I don't know. Child, she said it, China. She said it at the reunion. And I was like, what? Girl? All right. Okay. Lord, they already linking Kyle Richards' child. Well, I tell you, it's always something. Always something there to remind me. Wait, who was showing what? I was talking about Larsa Pippin, child. Exactly, V. Carter. Dr. Nicole literally controls life and death. Okay, girl, you show your feed on the internet. And again, I ain't mad at you. Make your money, but don't make it seem like what you got going on is more important, child. Oh, child. Anyway. All right. Right. What's up, Kenneth? Right. An anesthesiologist, child. Girl. Bye, girl. Bye. Yeah, child. They trying to say Kyle got a girlfriend, child. We'll see. We'll see. And again, it better all be on this season, or we're gonna have a problem, honey. We're gonna have a problem. It better all be on this season. Okay? All right. Tracy. Okay. So, child, Tasha K and Sukiana and Sexy Red have been going at it all weekend. I'm really serious when I say I'm not gonna blame all of this on the Cardi B ruling, but Tasha K really seems to be on one. I mean, she went after Armand Wiggins the weekend before that. She was trolling Cardi B. Something is real. I don't know if she's just that desperate to create content. I don't know if she's just really becoming unhinged. I know people call that's what Conscious TV calls her, is unhinged K. I mean, I don't know, and I'm not even being funny. I'm being so serious right now, y'all. I don't know what is really going on. So, for those who do not know who Sukihana is and who Sexy Red is, Sukihana is a rapper, the one that we talked about a few weeks ago, where that boy forced her to kiss him, and then the clip surfaced of her on Candy Coated Nights with DJ A1 was, seemed like he was making her uncomfortable or what have you. Sexy Red is the girl that was at the BET Awards twerking in front of Dr. Bobby Jones with the money. So Tasha K did a video and she was basically talking. She's been coming for. Now I have a theory. Give me a second. I got a theory. She's been coming for Sukihana for weeks, right? She's been tapping at Suki for weeks. She's been tapping at her. So she was making a comment. She said something along. I'm paraphrasing. She said something along the lines of, Sexy Red has only been around for a couple of months, and she was already down to the BET Awards, and she's already hanging out with certain people. And Sukihana's been around for years, and she wasn't at the BET Awards, and she didn't do this, and she didn't do that. And she was like, why don't you ask your friend Cardi for a feature or something to help you out? Now, for those who don't know, Sukihana was in Cardi B's WAP video. But Cardi, I don't think Cardi and Suki are friends. And she asked her to be in her WAP video. I mean, Sukihana's brand is sex. So you made a song called Wet Ass Ussy. So you asked this woman to be in the video. I don't think it's anything deeper than that. Now, that doesn't mean that they haven't talked about a collab or anything like that. But that's not what this whole situation was. You know what I'm saying? So Amber says, that's nasty. So her and Sexy Red were going back and forth to the point where Sexy Red mama dropped into Tasha K's inbox and basically told Tasha K, look, my daughter is a child. Leave her the hell alone. Like, stop trolling her. Stop coming for her. Leave her the hell alone. And Tasha said, we had a grown woman-to-woman conversation, so I agreed to take the videos down with Sexy Red. Right? But I feel like you just didn't want that smoke with her mama. Now, that's just my opinion. Because she said, this is from her Instagram. I just had a mother-to-mother convo with Sexy Red's mother. It was very cordial, respectful, and we were in our grown woman energy. Now, I don't do children with smart-ass mouths, and she understood that. But I understand when it's time to be grown and exit the convo. I've taken down the post. Now, she did post the screenshots of the conversation she had with this woman's mother, and I'm not going to say that the woman was rude to her, but she wasn't all like kissing her ass either. She was very much like, look, I know sometimes my daughter got a mouth on her, but basically you the bigger person. Like, you're the adult in this conversation. She's a child. She's new to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you going back and forth with her? So then Tasha was like, do you want me to take the post down? Her mother was like, yes, take them down. Now, hold on, y'all. This is my mama. Hello. No. Did it say it was delivered? Okay, give me a second, and if not, I'll have to check the mailbox when I get done doing this. Hold on. Okay, bye. Sorry, y'all. She was saying if my gift arrived. Hold on, I gotta check. 'Cause it's raining. It's raining, so if it's sitting outside, I don't want it to sit in the rain. Hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what my mama got me for my birthday. Child, I can't never find my scissors when I need them. But yeah, the mama was like, yes, take those posts down. Hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. My mom told me to go and check because my gift had been delivered. So I went to go check and I opened it up and it's a case for a Kindle. And I was like, did she order the right thing? She ordered me a new Kindle, but she also ordered a case. So the Kindle's not here. So that's why I was like, why did I get a case for a Kindle? So this is a new Kindle. Okay. Oh. All right. I'm excited. Something for me. I'm excited because my old Kindle's been acting up and it's kind of running out of storage. It's kind of running out of memory and stuff. So cool. All right. So that's my birthday gift from my mommy. I got a new Kindle with a case. All right. So, with that being said, I'm sorry. So yeah, so mama did that. So now here's some of the messages between her and Sukihana. Okay. Here's some of the messages between Tasha K and Suki Hana. So, Suki said, Cardi doesn't owe me anything. Nobody is forced to do a collab with me. I have dreams just like everybody else, and I'm doing great working to achieve them. You hate that I degrade myself, but all you do is degrade and break down black people all the time. Black artists, families, influencers, even putting gay rumors on black pastors, but you gonna pull that black card when it's convenient. You can't fool me. You don't give a damn about us. So then Tasha K said, the difference between me and you is I don't give a fuck. Signed hashtag Miss Coke and Sniff. She's trying to say that Suki is on drugs, okay? But my opinion of you still stands. You are living beneath who you are. I'm sorry it triggered you so much, but it's the truth. I'm done here. Keep tweeting. It's great for my numbers. Just don't spend 5 years tweeting like fly like a bird. That's who she's talking. She's calling Cardi B. And fumble your album over somebody else's opinions that won't change. Now, when you elevate, I'll be the first to elevate my opinion of you. Hashtag Miss Walk Me Like a Dark Black Dog. Then Suki says, Tasha is targeting me because of Cardi. We all know it. I realized it when I asked her, could she leave me alone? And she said, go ask that bitch Cardi for a feature. It's deeply rooted. Tasha K says, lies. I said, why don't you ask Cardi for a feature to help boost you into the mainstream? She has the numbers to do it. Cardi and I's beef long extends you. What enabled me to get in your ass is when you let them dirty blanks walk you like a dog on all fours as a dark-skinned woman. Tasha then says, I've never reported on you ever on my show until you did that degrading BS. Stop playing victim. Ain't nobody bullying you. I'm simply asking you to respect yourself and want for yourself in this industry that's playing in your face. That girl put you in her video. She does haute couture music, excuse me. Ask her to co-sign you instead of heading to the projects of Chicago to co-sign someone we don't know or want. Get your bag, Suki, and stop letting them play in your face. So what I'm saying is this. You're mad because Suki allowed the boy to put the collar around her neck and her and the other girls were in his video walking around on all fours. That's understandable. It was a little degrading. I felt some kind of way about it as well. But let me give y'all my theory. Hold on. Let me clear up this camera, y'all. Let me give y'all my theory of what's going on. Tasha K interviewed Suki Hana's ex-boyfriend. He goes by the name of Bill, Kill Bill. She interviewed him and she dropped the teaser. I mean, probably 3 or 4 months ago. It may not be that long ago, but it was a while back. Because I remember seeing the teaser and I remember thinking, okay. Because, listen, y'all, let's just call the thing a thing. Tasha's interviews, if you take the Rocky situation out of this scenario, if you look at Tasha's interviews over the last year, ever since the Cardi verdict came in, she's been doing a lot of the love and hip hop people, a lot of C-list celebrities, a lot of cousin, friend, uncles of. She's been doing stories that, we've talked to death, that kind of thing. We know she did the Larry Reid expose, which, it made a splash for a couple of weeks, but I don't think it did what she thought it was going to do, or it made the impact she thought it was going to make. She did the interview with the woman that accused Charlamagne of, his assault. But her numbers just ain't numbering like they were, right? And I think this is what I think happened. This is my theory. She interviewed Bill. She wanted to interview Sookie. I don't think Sookie would interview with her. So I think that she figured if I poke and poke and poke enough, I'll provoke a response from her that will justify me dropping this Bill interview. And that's exactly what happened. The minute Sookie responded to her, what did she do today? She dropped this interview that she did 4 months ago with Sookie's ex-boyfriend. They did that interview months ago. If you go back and look, she dropped that teaser for that interview months ago. Now, maybe it was on her app. I don't know. Because I don't know who was on her app, but I know it wasn't on her YouTube channel. It wasn't public. Right. She interviewed with Sookie a couple of years ago, but she didn't interview with her. I think maybe she wanted a follow-up interview. I don't know. But I know she did interview with Sookie before. I do know she did do that. I just feel like you were poking at her because you wanted to be able to drop this interview and and you wanted to create enough buzz that it would get some numbers. I don't know. That's the only theory I can come up with, because why are you bothering her? Like, really, why are you bothering Sookie? And I'm not saying Sookie is innocent or perfect or none of that. I'm not saying none of that. But why are you bothering this girl? And she even said last night, let me see if I can find it. She even said last night when she was explaining why she was dropping the interview, she said that Sookie's been trying to keep. Here it is right here. Today at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, we are releasing an exclusive, never ever been done interview with Sookie Hana's ex, Kill Bill, today on YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble. Is that an app? Hashtag Rumble. She has fought with my team for months, asking us not to air the interview. She has even offered us money. We declined all offers. Bill has said she's tried to silence him for years and even has had his social media deleted in order to keep him silent. Well, today, we let the cat out of the bag. See y'all today at 5:30. Blah, 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 blah. That's just my opinion. And that might not be true, but that is just my opinion. I just feel like she wanted to drop this interview, but she wanted to get numbers. So she figured if I poke and poke and poke, I can get a response. And the minute Sookie Hana responded, because Sookie has been ignoring her, the minute Sookie responded to her, now all of a sudden she's going to drop this exclusive interview. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know what that boy say in that interview about Sookie. He may very well say that Sookie does do drugs and this, and this. Would anybody be surprised? Lil Baby says, you're correct, Really B. You are absolutely correct. Her whole reason for even starting messing with Cardi was because she wouldn't do an interview with her to counter Star Marie's claims. Exactly. She dropped the Offset expose after poking Cardi. Yeah. And that's it, Auntie Didi. I don't think anybody cares about this interview with Bill, but you had it. I remember the teaser for it. So she dropped it today. I'm with you, Miss Holly. I listened to the first. I probably listened to the first 10, 15 minutes, and I was like, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mimi. After he said, you feel me, the first 20 times she said, you feel me, it's kind of like, is there anything left to say? Now, I don't know if that's true, y'all. That's just my theory. That is just my theory. I don't know if that's true. But anyway, that's the Tasha K. Sookie Hana situation. All right. Let's talk about the John Amos. I have an update on this John Amos situation. Now, a couple of weeks ago, she says Sookie doesn't do drugs. She says Sookie said Tasha does drugs. Either way, this is pitiful. And yes, I remember the advertising for that. Okay, so Andre, you remember, it was a while ago. So, John Amos, for those who don't know, John Amos played the father on Good Times, right? A couple of months ago, his daughter came forward and she accused someone. She never said the brother. At least at first, she didn't say the brother. I think later on she did say the brother, but at first she did not say the brother. She accused someone of elderly abuse and of stealing her father's money. Now, a lot of people questioned her. A lot of people kind of side-eyed her. And we found out that John has been living with his son. And I even said, listen, I remember seeing them on TikTok. They would do these adventures. They were traveling around together. You can definitely tell in the videos that John has lost a step or two, but I said, look, I feel like there was a little exploitation going on. I think exploitation is a strong word. I didn't feel like he was exploiting his father. I did feel like he was using his father for content. Now, for some of y'all might feel like that's the same thing or that I'm splitting hairs, but I didn't feel like it was done with malice. I didn't feel like it was done in a nasty way. I felt like he was like, look, I'm with my dad, and my dad is an icon, and the people want to see him. So I'm going to do these videos where people can ask him questions, or we're traveling around the country, or we're doing these things, and I want to let people see it. So I felt like she had to have been talking about the brother, because I told you guys I've been following them for a while. I can't say exactly when, but I've been following on TikTok. I've been following them on TikTok for a while. So I knew that there was that's something that had been going on for a while. But I didn't, right, exactly, Bab. I didn't feel like, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't use the word exploiting, but I definitely would say he was using his father for content, but I didn't think like it was in a negative way. I mean, if I had a famous parent or something, I might have them on social media. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, I can't get my parents, they don't want to do social media now, child. But then, a video surfaced from a few years ago where you heard John Amos having a conversation with somebody, presumably the daughter, where they're discussing the son being on drugs and the son stealing his money. John was like, you think so? You think that's what's happening? He said, well, if you think that's what's happening, then we need to investigate. We need to check into it. We need to see what's going on. So fast forward to John Amos being in the hospital, right? Now, the man is in his 80s, okay? The man is in his 80s, and he was in the hospital, and while they were in the hospital, it was said that that's when the daughter made her accusations. Another video surfaced of John Amos saying, my son does not abuse me. I'm not being abused. I'm not being mistreated. But the son was standing there when he was saying it. And so it looked a little like, ooh, like, I mean, would he say anything? His son is literally standing there while he's doing this. So, So with that being said, I went back and forth. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I went back and forth because I felt like who is telling the truth, who isn't, back and forth, back and forth. So yesterday I was scrolling the TikTok. And I found a video, and I'm going to let y'all watch the video. I'm going to let y'all watch the video that I saw, and then y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm not going to give y'all my opinion. I'm going to let y'all look at the video first, and then y'all tell me what y'all think, okay? So hold on. Let me put the video up. Oh, my computer's moving so slow. Oh yeah, I forgot about that GoFundMe, Cindy. Yeah, I'm sorry, my computer's just moving really slow, y'all.
Sit here and disrespect me.
I said
She's
stop.
gonna hear
Casey,
about it.
I'm not even talking to you, sugar. You need some help. Your father needs help. This is dysfunction. This is a fractured family. And you need help. And we talked about this, John. We discussed that. So, I just want to help you. That's it. I don't care about anything else that's going on. You need some assistance. You have a few more days and you're out of here.
Well, then revoke the power of attorney now, Joe, so that this...
I can't do that.
Why?
That wouldn't be responsible of me, especially when I see what's going on. I think everybody here sees what's going on as well.
I don't know what they see or what
Well, they can see that you're being released. You're releasing yourself under your son's auspices to go where? Where's your medicine, John? Where's your medicine? Where are your doctor's instructions? Where's your release from Kessler's Institute here?
I'll be more than willing to come back for future treatment, but I don't want to stay another...
You won't have to worry about future treatment if you leave. You have a few more days here. What's the rush?
Because you've denied me access to him.
You're sitting right next to him now, and talk to your father about that denied access. Don't talk to me.
Do you know how many police had to show up
I really...
for me to see my father?
I don't know who showed up or why, but I understand now.
Why would you deny access to my father on Father's Day? He decided to.
Why would you? He decided. No, he didn't. You did.
Why would you deny access to me on Father's Day?
I have not denied access.
Yes, you did. I was removed from Memphis Hospital as per your request.
I live in New Jersey.
Stop.
You were in Memphis.
Stop now.
Talk to your father.
Stop now.
I'm talking to him.
Stop now.
Ask him.
Stop now. Stop the dialogue between the two of you right now, please.
John, you need to be in the hospital.
I'm not going back in there.
You have no choice.
I have no choice.
You don't want your son in trouble taking you from the hospital. He's already being charged with elder abuse, allegedly. So why would you do that?
What are the claims of elder abuse? What do you?
Right here. Look at this.
Oh, she's full of it.
Look at this.
She's full of it.
Don't stay with this
What is
dialogue.
this? What is this?
I'm not going back into the hospital. If you do so, it'll be against my will.
Who are you even? I didn't even know you 10 years ago.
Stop. Stop.
You're not you claimed that you were his sister. You're not a blood sister.
I have never claimed.
Yes, you did. We have it on tape.
I am his sister, like
Like you met him on the street. You met him on the street.
Stop, Casey. Stop.
Casey, you weren't even born, okay? But at any rate, John.
Oh, is that my fault I wasn't born?
Stop, Casey.
It's cool, man.
Nothing to be gained by this
I'm
guy.
tired of being insulted by a kidnapper.
To be inside. You need to have them.
I'm not going back in that building.
You have 3 more days, and you're out.
I
And
can't
you can
take...
get your medication and everything that you need.
So your plan is to put him back in there so you can have me arrested?
Stop. Will you stop it, please? Will you please stop? Do you hear me?
I'm trying to. I just hate coercion. I hate coercion.
Shut up.
Coercion.
Shut up, Casey. Don't say another bloody word.
3 days.
Who does he get released to?
He can go with his son. He can go wherever he wants to go, but he needs to be in custody.
3 more days, you're saying?
I think there was 3 or 4 more days. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'll just read
Stop.
one.
Will you stop it, please? You can hear me, can't you?
Casey, you're just gonna
You're just gonna make it worse if you keep talking. Stop talking and responding. They're hitting your buttons.
The discharge
Don't let him
plan
hit your
is July
buttons.
7th. What is the rush?
Then if it's the 7th, if he leaves with the son, then it is what it is at that point, as long as he gets to the health care. Okay,
He needs the health care.
okay. And there's no other facility who will take him, I'm guessing. No.
We can go. We want to go. We can go.
I want to go. I want to go. I don't want to spend another night in the facility.
This makes me sad.
If I die, I die. Everybody dies. Everybody. Sooner or later. So if it's my time, it's my time. But I'm not going back into the hospital. And I'll sign any document you want that will absolve you of responsibility. You asked for that earlier. Okay? So whoever wants to be let off the hook with a document, I'm willing to sign it.
If I may, can I speak with you again?
But I'm not going.
All right, so that's that was just on Instagram. So I was trying to find more information. Now somebody said that they did an interview with Willie D, so I'll have to look that up and look at the video, the interview. But what it sounds like, from what I've been able to gather, and y'all can help me out in the chat and give me more information. But from what I've been able to gather, it sounds like somebody has power of attorney. Now, why or how somebody got power of attorney, I do not know. He's trying to revoke the power of attorney so that he can make his own decisions. The person who had power of attorney was not, the police were not releasing him. I mean, the hospital was not releasing him. They needed him to stay, or they wanted him to stay at the hospital. As you can see, for a couple of more days. He was like, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm ready to go. Now, he has been in the hospital for probably 2 months or 3 months at this point. So I can understand him being over it. But it sounds like somebody else has power of attorney now. Like I said, who has it and how they got it, don't know. But this person that has power of attorney, and it may have been court appointed because of the accusations that have been, maybe there's, it's kind of like when there's an investigation for elder abuse, it's very similar to when there's an investigation for child abuse, right? If a parent is accused of abusing their child, that child doesn't get to go home with them. And that parent no longer controls the child's decisions until the investigation has been resolved, if it rises to that level. A lot of accusations don't go down. They come by, they do a home visit, and that's it, right? But because he was in the hospital already, and maybe this is a lot of conjecture. But that may be Golden. It may be his guardianship, and they're using they're using power of attorney. But maybe some of the reason why he was in the hospital may have shown signs of neglect, and maybe that's where why the investigation was ongoing. This is a lot of conjecture, you guys. I don't know. This is a lot of conjecture. But when you can go on, even at 80 years old, you can go on the hospital and they can see maybe bed bugs, or they can see maybe malnutrition. There could be things that could say, wait a minute, this isn't because he's 80. This is because X, Y, and Z. It sounds like the hospital has been limiting his son's access to him. Again, why? I don't know. He said he wasn't allowed to see his father on Father's Day. He said that he hasn't been allowed to go into the hospital to see his father. Who's taping? I don't know. I think it's either him taping or somebody behind him. And that's a good question, because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, who is taping this? I think the son has it. Then why was he trying to revoke it? He was trying to revoke it. Because hold on, let me let y'all listen to another video. Hold on. Because he was trying to revoke it. Hold on, y'all. Let's see.
It sounds like we're going to get a lot of visits from the adult protection services and all that. That's not great. I'm telling them the same thing. I'm in control of my faculties, and I wish to be released. The hospital staff has told me that if I sign the documentation that absolves them of any responsibility towards me as a patient who got released on his own recognizance against their wishes, that they're off to him. And that's all they want to do is be off.
Hold on, let me let y'all listen to. There's another video I want y'all to listen to. Hold on, let me go to it, child. Here it is right here. I want y'all to listen to this.
Yes, please. Where are you now?
I'm close by. But can you wait? I'm gonna write it down that I said I heard you tell me this. Okay, so I might be able to help you with that. You could.
Okay.
So you can say it one more time in your own, like you just said to me.
What is it I'm requesting of you to do?
Yes,
or
sir.
to find out?
Yes, sir.
I want to get this power of attorney that is presently being exercised by, or rather executed by Joanna Wright. I want the power of attorney removed. I feel capable of making my own decisions, and I want the power of attorney removed ASAP, like immediately.
So if the son, he said Joanna Wright, someone by the name Joanna Wright. Now, I should have Googled to see if that's his daughter. I don't know if Joanna Wright is the daughter or not. But a woman by the name of Joanna Wright is the power of attorney. Now, how she became power of attorney, we don't know. But let me let y'all hear one more video. I was going through, I want y'all to hear one more video because this was like, I heard this and I was like, this is very interesting. I want y'all to listen to what Casey is saying.
We working on some special ops to save John Amos because I get fraud of them. It might be the feds fucking with the shit. They be trying to listen to what we be up to. And they might be fucking the shit up. I mean, I've heard the reverb on it when they listen. They already come and met me at the last Marriott to tell me I got a price on my head and I got to leave Westcliff. So why wouldn't it be? The Colorado Bureau of Investigations, actually. I mean, it's all the same. Okay. Let me fix your remote.
Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all listen to it one more time.
We working on some special ops to save John Amos because they defrauded him. It might be the feds fucking with the shit. They be trying to listen to what we be up to. And they might be fucking the shit up. I mean, I've heard the reverb on it when they listen. They already come and met me at the last Marriott to tell me I got a price on my head and I got to leave Westcliff.
Now that's his son. That's his son talking to the man at the hotel because his TV not working. And he said it's probably the feds because they already listening in on his phone calls. And the guy, even at the, he said, who? He said, well, it's all the same. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it one more time. Hold on. Somebody said, what did he say? I'm gonna let y'all hear one more time. Hold on. Let y'all listen to it one more time.
We working on some special ops to save John Amos because they defrauded him. It might be the feds fucking with the shit. They be trying to listen to what we be up to. And they might be fucking the shit up. I mean, I've heard the reverb on it when they listen. They already come and met me at the last Marriott to tell me I got a price on my head and I got to leave Westcliff. So why wouldn't it be? The Colorado Bureau of Investigations, actually. I mean, it's all the same. Okay. Let me fix your remote.
And y'all heard the dude was like, let me fix your remote and let me get the hell out of here. He was like, bruh. And so, again, I'm saying that to say, I don't know who's right and who's wrong at this point. But what I do know, I don't know if he's safe with either one of them. I don't know if he's safe with either one of those people. His daughter or the son, honestly. And I don't even know who this Joanna Wright woman is and how did she get power of attorney? Is she an ex-girlfriend? Like, who is this woman? I know it gets blurry when I put stuff up to the camera. And the camera, it takes a minute for the camera to readjust. So I'm just like, Joanna Wright is his sister. So, okay, wait a minute. Is it the sister that's in this video? Is that who this woman is? And that's why she's telling him he can't leave the hospital? Maybe that's who that is in that video. Hold on, y'all. Let's look at that video again. Right. She's not his blood sister. But she says in the video she's not his blood. But I still ask, how did she get power of attorney? Right. She said she knew him before the son was even born. Let's look at this video one more time, y'all. Let's look at this video one more time.
I'll take full responsibility and sign a document absolving any and all people.
Well, that's fine, but the bottom line is you need to stay in the hospital right now because you're clearly talking
coercion.
Like, you really
coercion, Pop. We can get any doctor you need.
Stop talking, Casey. Stop.
Is she gonna sit here and disrespect me,
I said
she's
stop.
gonna hear about
Casey,
it.
I'm not even talking to you, sugar. You need some help. Your father needs help. This is dysfunction. This is a fractured family. And you need help. And we talked about this, John. We discussed that. So, I just want to help you. That's it. I don't care about anything else that's going on. You need some assistance. You have a few more days and you're out of here.
Well, then revoke the power of attorney now, Joe, so that this...
I can't do that.
Why?
That wouldn't be responsible of me, especially when I see what's going on. I think everybody here sees what's going on as well.
I don't know what they see or what
they can see that you...
I think that is her because he just called her Joe. He just called her Joe. So I think that is Joanna Wright. He just called her Joe. Did y'all hear him say Joe? I think that's her.
You're being released. You're releasing yourself under your son's auspices to go where? Where's your medicine, John? Where's your medicine? Where are your doctor's instructions? Where's your release from Kessler's Institute here?
I'll be more than willing to come back for future treatment, but I don't want to stay in that.
You won't have to worry about future treatment if you leave. You have a few more days here. What's the rush?
Because you've denied me access to him.
You're sitting right next to him now, and talk to your father about that denied access. Don't talk to me.
Do you know how many police had to show up?
I really...
For me to see my father?
I don't know who showed up or why, but I understand now.
Why would you deny access to my father on Father's Day? He decided to.
Why would you? He decided. No, he didn't. You did.
Why would you deny access to me on Father's Day?
I have not denied access.
Yes, you did. I was removed from Memphis Hospital as per your request.
I live in New Jersey.
Stop.
You were in Memphis.
Stop now.
Talk to your father.
Stop now.
I'm talking to him.
Stop now.
Ask him.
Stop now. Stop the dialogue between the two of you right now, please.
John, you need to be in the hospital.
I'm not going back in there.
You have no choice.
I have no choice.
You don't want your son in trouble taking you from the hospital. He's already being charged with elder abuse, allegedly. So why would you do that?
What are the claims of elder abuse? What do you?
Right here. Look at this.
Oh, she's full of it.
Look at this.
She's full of it.
Don't stay with this
What is
dialogue.
this? What is this?
I'm not going back into the hospital. If you do so, it'll be against my will.
Who are you even? I didn't even know you 10 years ago.
Stop.
You're not you said, you claimed that you were his sister. You're not a blood sister.
I have never claimed.
Yes, you did. We have it on tape.
I am his sister, like you
you met him on the street. You met him on the street.
Stop, Casey. Stop.
Casey, you weren't even born, okay? But at any rate, John.
Oh, is that my fault I wasn't born?
Stop, Casey.
It's cool, man.
Nothing to be gained by this.
I'm tired of being insulted by a kidnapper.
You need to have them.
I'm not going back in that building.
You have 3 more days, and you're out.
I
and
can't
you can
take
get your medication and everything that you need.
So your plan is to put him back in there so you can have me arrested?
Stop. Will you stop it, please? Will you please stop? Do you hear me?
I'm trying to. I just hate coercion. I hate coercion.
Shut up.
Coercion.
Shut up, Casey. Don't say another bloody word.
3 days.
Who does he get released to?
He can go with his son. He can go wherever he wants to go, but he needs to be in custody.
3 more days, you're saying?
I think there was 3 or 4 more days. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'll just
stop. Will you stop it, please?
Casey.
You can hear me, can't you?
Casey, you're just gonna
make it worse if you keep talking. Stop talking and responding. They're hitting your buttons. Don't let them hit your buttons.
July 7th. What is the rush?
And then if it's the 7th, if he leaves with the son, then it is what it is at that point. As long as he gets the health care. Okay.
He needs the health care.
Okay. And there's no other facility who will take him. I'm guessing. No.
We can go. You want to go? You can go.
I want to go. I don't want to spend another night in the facility.
This makes me sad.
If I die, I die. Everybody dies. Everybody. Sooner or later. So if it's my time, it's my time. But I'm not going back into the hospital. And Doc, I'll sign any document you want that will absolve you of responsibility. You asked for that earlier. Okay? So whoever wants to be let off the hook with a document, I'm willing to sign it.
If I may, can I speak with you again?
But I'm not going.
All right, y'all. So at this point, y'all, I may not know everything, but what I do feel like, I don't feel like he need to be with either one of them right now. And I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. Here's the TikTok that they posted after the fact.
Cheers. Here's to freedom. Liberty.
So I guess that's what they, after they left the hospital and they got back to where they were going to, child. Hold on, let me clear this up. But when I saw that yesterday, I said, what? Because we hadn't heard anything since he, well, at least I hadn't heard anything since that video surfaced of him saying his son wasn't abusing him. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. What's that on camera? Okay, here it is. All right. Sorry, y'all. My computer is moving really, really slow. You know, we had thunderstorms coming through here, child. He's been in there for a month. Hold on. He's been in there for a month. Send him to a rehab. Joanna Wright is running for the Board of Education in New Jersey. Back in 2019, he endorsed her. If something happens to John, Casey is in trouble. John he does sound like he knows what he's talking about. Why does it matter if he stay 3 more days? That's weird unless he has life chemo or something. I'm gonna be honest and tell you what I think it is. I don't think it's so much about him staying there 3 more days, which, I mean, the doctors may not be ready to release him yet, but I think, remember, maybe Casey is currently being investigated, and maybe they want John to stay in the hospital while they finish up this investigation, because maybe, just maybe, they wouldn't release the father, release him back to his son's care. I don't know. Not if they don't call Michael, JJ, and Thelma to come and get their daddy. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are stupid. All right, y'all. Let's be. Lord. Yeah. They said he was septic, and that's serious. You know, that's one of those things they really want to make sure that they really have flushed your system. Like, that's serious. So I don't know, child. I don't know. But I mean, listen, people want to leave the hospital all the time before the doctors want them to leave. He ain't the first and he ain't the last. People do it all the time. So I ain't never seen all that happening. You know, they make you sign the papers and they say, look, if you sign yourself out, you need to sign these papers, and that's it. So it's got to be more to what, I mean, we came in the middle of that situation, so there's got to be more. There's got to be more to it, child. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Casey is being investigated. Yeah, and I think that's what it is. I really don't think it's so much that they're concerned about him health-wise as it is, I think maybe they didn't want him leaving with KC. And when I say they, I don't mean the hospital, because I don't think the hospital, but I think maybe whoever that woman is. You know, and that woman may be in cahoots with the daughter. I don't know. You know, I don't know. But I think the whole situation is just sad. He's safer with the son. Oh, Lord. America's TV dad accuses his daughter of elderly abuse a week after she set up a $500,000 GoFundMe claiming he was being mistreated by a caregiver. Yeah, that's the part. Now, I'm going to be honest. That's what made me side eye the daughter, because I was like, why are you setting up a GoFundMe? And the father said he ain't know nothing about no GoFundMe. John said he didn't know nothing about no GoFundMe. He was in ICU when he first got there. When he first got there, he was in ICU. Child. Anyway, I just listen. When I find the information, I just share it with the people. So that is all I got. If he was being investigated, APS would have been called. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I just think it's sad. I just think it's sad that I don't know if either one of them is the best situation. You know what I mean? Anyway. Well, let me go, you guys. I get ready to get off of here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. Let's see. The doctors weren't ready to release my grandma's, but she was ready, and they told her she would pass if she left. She understood and said, release me, and they let her go under hospice. Never been anything wrong until the girls started up the drama. He's been perfectly safe with his son, taking good care of him. Yeah, I know. Elder abuse is very real. Very real. Yeah, I mean, John seemed very coherent. Even because he sounded like he was getting ready to whoop his son's ass. He sounded like he was getting ready to smack him. You know what I mean? Like, do you hear me talking? Like, why are you still talking? I know you heard me tell you to shut up. I know you heard me tell you to shut up. Why are you still talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, he put that bass in his voice. Like, you can hear him putting that bass in his voice. You know what I'm saying? I disagree. He was septic with his son. Child. I don't know. Oh, y'all. Well, listen, I'm going to keep doing the research, y'all. I'm going to keep digging because it seems like it's a lot of layers to this. Because I found a lot of TikToks that were made to basically support the daughter. But, I don't know where that information came from. I don't know if it's legit or valid. Because like I found one video where allegedly these were pictures of John Amos's apartment and there was rotten food in the refrigerator. And those pictures could be from anywhere. Like, I don't know if those were really the pictures from his refrigerator and pictures from his apartment. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have put that video together. Could have been anything. So that's why I didn't show it to you guys because, I don't have any way of verifying that stuff. But I will keep trying to get some more information because, child, this situation sounds like it's a whole mess. But as of right now, John is back with his son and he seems happy about it. Okay? He just did a movie called Me Time. They said he was what they said he had sepsis. All right, y'all, let me get off of here. I will catch up with y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming through. Once again, thank you for all the birthday wishes and all the birthday love. Thank you to everybody that came and hung out with me last night for my birthday little get-together soiree situation. And I appreciate you all from your inbox messages, your comments, your gifts, your monetary gifts. I appreciate it all, and I thank you guys so much. And I will see y'all later. Peace. Mwah. Be safe. If y'all gonna be around them fireworks tomorrow, y'all be safe, please, and thank you.